I'm Shane Austin, and I play quarterback for University of Hawaii. You know, I've had some knee injuries over the past just for wear and tear from football seasons, and I came into John to get treated, and really just only in a couple treatments I was ready to go and play through the season. And not only did I have, you know, the confidence in the machines after that, it was really a confidence in my body to perform and stuff, because sometimes you have that lack of confidence with, you know, is my knee gonna hold up? Is it, you know, gonna let me do this? But it helps you play better and worry free, because you don't have that worry anymore of if you're gonna hold up. You have that confidence, you know the machines are gonna work. And you know, I've used it countless times now, and this past season I got in a car accident a week before a game, and my back was aching. It was no serious injuries, but my back was definitely, I don't know if I could have played, you know, without using this machine, because I got just a couple treatments and I was able to play that Saturday. And again, you know, it's something that got me on the field. I don't know if I could have been able to be on that field without this equipment and stuff. And you know, with our family, we use it a lot now, just in our own home, because we can treat ourselves, because we've been trained by Thorpe. Just this last summer, I was wakeboarding and got in an accident and messed up my eardrum and my head, and just attached some ear clips and a headband, and I was good to go the rest of the week. And this is something that you can treat any part of your body. It's not just limited to one item on your body. You can treat anything with this thing, and it helps with a wide range of areas and aches and pains. Gonna be confident to be able to do what you want to do, because it really does work.
Hi, I'm Brandon Oliver, professional running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, currently in my 4th year. Just about a year ago, 3rd preseason game of the year, going against the Minnesota Vikings, I was catching the ball, overextended with my right leg and tore my Achilles. I had heard about the Equiscope. After surgery, I reached out to schedule a treatment. After 4 months of treatment, I was back up and running on the field, and I felt much stronger than I was before the injury. If it wasn't for the Equiscope, the doctors would have been right. I would have never been the same, and I would have been completely out of the NFL. But thanks to the Equiscope, I'm back and better than I used to be.
But one thing that I definitely noticed was my explosiveness. That changed dramatically. From using this and working with John, it changed dramatically. I think this machine catapults you into another dimension of your athletic ability.
I'm Daryl Stuckey of the San Diego Chargers. Been a team captain for the past 5 years. I got hurt on a play where I tackled a man inside the 10-yard line on punt. I had surgery 2 weeks later. After my first treatment, I was able to go all the way off my anti-inflammatories. And I thank John, hopefully alleviate all of my inflammation.
Ted Lillian, I'm a pitcher with the Los Angeles Dodgers. I had surgery and needed to get back on the field. Didn't have the time, the normal recovery rate of 6 months or whatever it would be. So I ended up giving John a call, and I didn't really think that it would happen quite this quickly, but I was throwing a baseball within 3 weeks after having my shoulder scoped and throwing without pain.
Hi, my name is Luke Scott with the Baltimore Orioles. Been using the electric machines and to try and bring back some regeneration in my shoulder and speed up the healing process. Just in these last 8-9 days, I've experienced some really good results as far as making my transition for increasing my range of motion. I experienced great results in my knees and in my shoulder even before surgery, and I felt, you know, within 5 treatments that my knees got about 5 years younger. I didn't have the stiffness, I didn't have the soreness, I didn't have the inflammation that I was experiencing at the time. I'm really confident that, you know, the use of this machine is going to help speed up my recovery.
Well, you know, again, when you're healthy, you got a chance to really compete.
It's very important to use a Thorpe certified machine combination, and to also have a Thorpe certified technician so they can get maximum results.
Come in to pitch the 8th. 2-1 delivery, hit in the air, deep to right center field. Goodbye, home run, he's done it again. Luke Scott, a homer off a lefty, is 4th against the left-hander, his 9th of the year.
Hi, my name is Michael McNamara. I'm a baseball player. Earlier this year, and got noticed by a scout for the Salt Lake Bees, which is a AAA team for Anaheim. On the morning of the 23rd, I had been throwing the baseball, And I probably thrown about 200 baseballs already that day. You know, I was hitting, you know, upper 90s. More scouts started coming around, putting up the guns, so that, you know, as a pitcher, you light up. You just want to perform. I basically let loose, and on 8th or 10th pitch, my arm it snapped. It was a spiral fracture of the humerus just from throwing. But the radial nerve was caught in between the break. And basically, now as you can see, my wrist just hangs. I can lift my wrist maybe a millimeter. And, you know, dangly hands I can grip. But extension of the thumb, extension of the fingers, raising of the wrist is all not there. And in severe pain, obviously, through the break. So this is about, like I said, we're about, you know, 32, 33 days of post-op out of surgery. It's been 6 months since my injury, and about 3 months since I've been using John's machine. But now I'm full range of motion. You can see up here. Got it all feeling back. As before, my arm about 3 months ago was still, with the radial nerve, was still down like this. I mean, I couldn't move it at all. John would tell me to move it, and then it literally wouldn't raise. It would just be like this, hanging, and, you know, couldn't feel a thing. And now I'm full range of motion, and you know, feeling's almost 100% back. So yeah, it's been awesome. So it's a miracle.
Dennis Savardi, played in the NHL for 17 years. Been pretty much healthy all my life, but I've been having some problems with my right shoulder. And John, with his device, was able to really heal me. I had a tough time moving my shoulder upward. I'm able to move it sideways, backwards, forward, so in one treatment. So it really helped me a lot.
I am Marty McSorley. I've had numerous surgeries. I've had both my hips replaced. I've had 8 surgeries through my core area alone. My right wrist, I've been told I need to have it fused. My left shoulder dislocated and surgically repaired. And I've come in and tried the procedure. Have had very good relief over the last couple of days. I'm looking forward to continue this, and hopefully I can get back out on the ice and perform. Thank you. Thanks.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Like when you jump, like when they stopped that fight and you screamed, it was bone chilling. It's so, I mean, I'm sure you've heard it.
Listen.
Dude, it's like from your genes. That's some cellular level shit. You are fighting for your life. And when you're fighting a killer like Amanda, and you get lit up like you did and survive that first round, then go back and stop her. That's where that comes from.
And we are underway immediately. Tate takes the center of the octagon. Yeah, Tate not wasting any time, going right at Zingano. Trying to see how she responds. Tate now with a nice combination. And Zingano is stunned.
The bell goes off, and she uses my face to get up. At that point, I felt territorial.
Zingano comes forward with a flying knee. Zingano trying to reverse and counter that takedown. And now it's a big shot with the right hand. And Kat Zingano's just mean, man. Misha Tate gets back to her feet and immediately is dropped by a knee. And how much more can Misha Tate take? #1 contender.
This is a dream come true, and I can't be more grateful. For the good, the bad, the ugly, this is where I belong.
You go down to San Diego, and what are they doing for you that gets you off of the antidepressants?
Like I said, I've been trying things so much over the past few years that I get excited about, and either it works or it doesn't. And I was so excited about all these other things. Like, I can't just start telling everybody of the new thing that I found, because I've said that and been excited about like everything else, but this one.
What are the things you've been excited about?
Like the EQUISCOPE. It's like
What's
that? Same thing. It's kind of like a TENS machine or a STEM machine, but like a super, super low frequency. And that's badass too. Like it helped on injuries. Like, you know, if I rolled my ankle or hurt my toe, like you could bring the swelling down from this to normal essentially in like an hour and a half just working with this like TENS unit on it. And I mean, they originally used it for race horses and for, you know, super expensive $1 million horses. Like the equipment they brought over was like 90 grand. It was working on injuries, and it was working on, I want to say it helped with like my like digestive system maybe, or my
Hi guys, today is 24th of September. 10 years ago, I turned my chest here. Since then, I faced many problems when I train hard. My back here, the trapezium with my neck, I feel some pain. Sometimes go to the shoulder or chest. Since I start treat now with the X-Scope, I have a better flexibility, movement. You can see the movement of my shoulder. The chest is getting better. Of course, I'm doing also a good strength training that I make my muscle and shoulder stronger. And since a couple of weeks, I was feeling hard to turn my neck. If you see, I'm not turning completely, but I'm feeling my neck, the trapezius. And today was really good because you treat mode 1, mode 2. Declan did the treatment, and you work with the white probe. And I don't remember the last time that I feeling that mobility that I'm feeling right now at my shoulder and the trapezium. And we didn't touch shoulder, we didn't touch the back, it was only my neck. Sometimes when I was touching here with the white probe, I see some movements on my arm, and I got a little surprise. You can see the difference now, and I can tell you the way I'm moving and bringing and thinking now is not, before I feel it's only one piece, and now it's not two piece.
Hey John, we are here today in Dubai. There is a competition tomorrow. I'm gonna check the weight. 94, Master 2.
Weigh in for Rafa.
Hey man, how are you? Good luck. Tomorrow from
the category. So now.
Rafael is fighting in a category under his age, 35 to 40, whereas Rafael is 44. Team Equiscope here in Dubai for the World Championship Jiu-Jitsu. The winner.
Going to the final now.
Young
Going
fella,
to the final.
You did it.
The X-Scope man. The body is electric.
The body is electric. Nice job.
It's a big pleasure to have you here. After many years without competing, I came today to compete in a division under, below, with the young kids. I fought well. You know, all this to record what the X-Scope did in my life. Since 3 years ago, it's completely changed. I felt great. I'm gonna complete 45 this year. You saw the fight. Heart perfect, body perfect, mind perfect. The body is electric, boy. And you're gonna tell this to the world.
Albert wins. They are 40 and younger. Yeah!
Hey, John Thorpe, the ex-Cope man. Here in Dubai, the international competition, I did this for the ex-Cope team to show the amazing things. I have been working a lot with the ex-Cope, many years without competing, and I'm so happy to be back, to fight feeling I'm a kid at 20 years old. Thank you, John Thorpe, Thorpe Institute.
And the Brazilian veteran, he is well aware that this is his opportunity to finish the trilogy as the one with his hand raised.
I watched all three, I watched both of your other fights this week as well. I thoroughly enjoyed them and they were so close. So talk to me about this trilogy and about what it means to have such a competitor like Shogun that you could have shared the octagon and the ring with so many times. You've done so much for the sport of mixed martial arts, my friend. You've inspired young fighters like myself and many, many others. Thank you so much for what you've done for the sport and for an amazing trilogy. And good luck with moving on to inspire all the rest of the generations, and I'm sure you will do.
I want to say thanks for JOCKEYS Institute for the treatment we did the last 3 days before my fight. I think I fought very well. So he did something very good in my knee, my injuries, and he put some auricular treatment and put something good to sleep too, and power for my energy. So I fought very well. I did a very good performance today, and I think I'm gonna try to use this machine in my life too. Thank you very much. I hope I use this machine always before my fights. Thank you.
My name is Meredith Swindle. I grew up playing softball, and I played travel softball, then on to college softball, and then professional softball in Italy. The best athletes can recover. The better your recovery, the better you're going to be able to hit it with more intensity the next time. And that's where the Equiscope has kind of come into play and helped me, is recovery. You know, little aches and pains have come in. It's hopped in and helped me to not be in pain. And then on top of that, it's helped me with performance. I was having trouble with my diaphragm. A lot of times in CrossFit we flip upside down, and I don't have the best flexibility from my softball career being upside down with my shoulders. So we went in with the Equiscope, and they just hit a couple points on my ear, opened up and relaxed my diaphragm, and I went from, you know, a subpar performance in my handstand walking or flipping upside down to above and beyond anything I had experienced in performance. So it was amazing to see how, you know, going in with the Equiscope, just at a couple of trigger points in my ear, opened up a whole new scope of performance. And then it opened up a new realm of possibility.
So I found out about this therapy through my dad. He's a doctor, a cardiovascular surgeon, and he's into alternative therapies, and actually had met John at a conference about that kind of thing. And John treated my sister for a sprained ankle, and then I had a sprained ankle as well, and I came to just get some treatment to try to accelerate the healing process.
Rachel Bueller,
The defender with only her second ever goal for the USA, and what a time to score it on her World Cup debut.
what an all-important goal for the United States at a moment when you want to close this game out.
The pain was reduced, and I could definitely see a reduction in the swelling. I think was something that was almost visible, that I was able to see was happening.
Yeah, the performance enhancement protocol we did this morning was crazy. We tested a couple balance positions, and I was off balance and unable to rotate and keep that balance, but then we did a session, gosh, it was like 5 minutes, and I was able to be more grounded and hold that position with a lot more strength. And then out on the court, I felt poppy fast, even faster than I'm normal, so I had to almost adjust to that. So I'm gonna have to have more performance sessions so I can get used to that and really take advantage of the extra connectivity through my body and just being faster and more explosive on the court. Yeah, so my knee has given me problems, gosh, for the last 10 years, and that was definitely something that I wanted to see if this machine could help with, and every time I've treated it, the pain goes away. And I'm super excited this off-season to really delve into it and do like daily treatments and progress my range of motion and just see where I can go and how much I can accomplish using the machine to treat and then kind of pushing the range of motion. It's pretty amazing. My name is Lauren Fendrick and I got pain-free electrically with the ELECTRO EQUISCOPE.
I'm James Flores, two-time AQHA champion quarter horse jockey. After hard morning work out at the farm or on the racetrack, I like to rest and recover, and one of the things that I use to recover is an Equiscope, and I also use it to help heal injuries. In December, I had a wrist injury. I broke my wrist, and Equiscope was something that I found very helpful to recover. So I want to give a big thank you to John Thorpe, helping guys like me get on the road to recovery and just doing the right things to stay in shape. We really appreciate you, John.